Okay, so I actually had to restart my save for this. Oh, I leveled up, that's cool. So I actually had to restart my save for this. I didn't want to not do Peko's free time event, because I know there's 4 and there's only 4 free time events per chapter. So I'm doing it again. So here we go. We're just gonna give her a good present this time. Invite Peko to hang out. Yeah, we already saw all this. Okay, yeah. Peko, give her a present, definitely. We're just gonna give her mineral water. When I reloaded my save, I didn't buy any of this other drink that we had. I don't remember what it was called, honestly, because I just didn't bother to buy it. But I bought 5 mineral waters and 1 potato chip bag instead. So, just so you know, that's what we have now. Just gonna give her mineral water.
No.
I will not benefit you at all, to give me a present.
I see.
However, if you're willing to give me one, I shall gladly accept it.
Hey.
You mentioned earlier that you don't know much about swords, right? Yeah, I've never held a bamboo sword before.
However,
People cannot be judged by their appearances, so you've held an actual sword, just not a bamboo one. Of course not, I've only ever held toy swords, not a bamboo or real
I
sword.
see.
So you're saying you have no use for a sword. Then are you a striker? Or maybe you're a grappler?
No.
No, perhaps you're well-versed in firearms. Wait, no, hold on, what are you talking about? Let me explain it more clearly. I completely suck at all of those things. I'm not saying I have poor reflexes, but I already know I'm not the warrior type. I see, given your strangely perceptive way of seeing things, I assumed that you were, but
However,
just as you said, you do not have the presence of a warrior. Even if you just lost your actual memories, you would not easily lose your muscle memory.
so basically,
Which means you're not suited for battle, in the slightest. Peko gave me a terse stare, and I couldn't help but feel a little tingle running up my spine. Is she trying to figure out my talent? Does she want to know what it is in case I pose a threat? I don't intend to fight my friends at all. I definitely don't want to do that.
Understood.
I see. If that's the case, then we must be extremely cautious of those two.
Anyway,
Those two? Are you talking about Akane and Nekomaru? They know the difference between weakness and strength, and they can compensate for each other's weaknesses. And they both have impressive offensive capabilities. Those two formed an alliance. They could truly pose an unimaginable threat. Akane and Nekomaru.
yes.
Though they would only fight in self-defense, they are both perfectly at ease doing it. Plus, the combination of an impressive athlete and team manager poses a formidable threat. Not just that, though. Though they do not specialize as fighters, their fighting prowess is incredibly high. However, if something were to happen... Hold on, what are you talking about? That's pretty weird of you, assuming that you'd ever need to fight them in the first place. We'll get out of this place if we cooperate with each other. Why do we need to think about fighting anyone? Hajime, you speak the truth. I too would prefer to avoid any senseless killing. However, there are times when swords must be drawn, whether you want to or not. What does that mean? Every human being has the duty to fulfill their destiny. That will never change, and there is no need for it to ever change.
Hey.
However, I do not dislike your way of thinking, Hajime. I'm in your room, you can't just leave. But even though I called for her, Peko walked away without looking back at me once. I thought I was understanding Peko, but now I feel like I don't know her at all. Cool. I just want to check real quick. Report card. Is this thing... Okay, so... Everyone has 5 free time events. Oh. Okay, so we don't really need a 6th person then. I have my 6 right here. Or my group of people I want to free time with. I want Nekomaru, Chiaki, Ibuki, Peko. Just cause, like, they're my favorites just off the bat. We've got this guy who talks about pooping all the time, and he yells all the time. That's funny. The sleepy gamer girl. She's just also, like, super cheery all the time, and then badass swordswoman. Come on. It's a good group of characters right there. Alright. Now we system. I don't actually have to worry about this one anymore. Actually, if possible, I might delete it. I'm just gonna hit save, and save again, because if you didn't save 3 times, it never counted, and return to main menu.